Well, it's up for grabs right now because what we saw the Bears do yesterday, it might not be dominant, but they're hanging around, and they got playmakers, the Bears, and they got explosive offense. And the quarterback, he might not be totally systematically just tear you up all the time in the Ben Johnson offense, but we watch it week by week. They got receivers that make plays. They're one of the best running teams in football. And Caleb Williams is an elite playmaker. Yeah, does he still have to play a little better in the pocket? Sure, 100%. But there's no denying he makes 4 or 5 plays every game where you go, whoa, they were in trouble. What a throw, what a scramble, what a run, whatever it may be. And he was big along with Ben Johnson and all his trick plays, a.k.a. normal plays.
No, I asked Caleb after the game about the trick plays. He said, we just call them plays. They're just part of our base.
They're part of their offense, right?
We saw the one at the beginning, they call it hot potato.
Right.
It kind of looks a little Philly special-ish.
Yes, right.
And they call it hot potato because they pop the ball around and eventually threw it. It's been in the playbook for 3 weeks. The Tyson Bagent pass to Caleb Williams has been in the playbook a week or two.
Cole Kmet threw a pass.
Unbelievable. 4 different guys threw passes.
But I think,
And here's the thing I like the most.
Right.
Going into that last drive.
Right.
Because I'm always, when you see a young quarterback especially deliver, when you see somebody in that moment, I think back to Super Bowl 23, Joe Montana, Sanders guys, John Candy sitting up there, and you say the right thing at the right time to get everybody in the right mindset. And he said to his guys, they left us too much time.
He does not lack confidence.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
And it's 54 seconds. I mean, now all they needed was a field goal. And in this day and age with the K-balls that have had a vitamin B12 shot and the way that the kicking game works now, 54 seconds is more than enough time to get in field goal range. But just he had that feeling, and he made it clear, and he made the play. 3rd and 10, the 14-yard scramble. That's critical.
Incredible.
And then, they're trying to set up the go-ahead field goal.
Yeah.
And Colston Loveland pops it for the touchdown. It was amazing. It was amazing to see. That was a hell of a game. And the Bengals' defense is just ass.
Well,
there's no other way to put it. And go ahead and get mad, Bengals. Come back next week and shut somebody out and saying we wanted to shut up all the haters. The reason the haters are out there is because your defense is pitiful. 576 yards.
Yeah.
They're giving up 426 per game. They've given up 500 or more yards 3 times this season. The rest of the league, twice. They've done it 3 times. The other 31 teams combined twice.
Yeah, and they were one of those teams that had the dreaded defensive players only meeting, right? That's always, whoa, watch out. They're going to come out and play defense. Yeah, they're not good on the defensive side of the ball. That's for sure. The Bears aren't great. Yeah, right. It's Lou Anarumo. The Bears aren't that great on defense either. But yeah, I mean, Joe Flacco, as we see, he can still throw the ball, and with those 2 receivers, they're scary. But that's a big win for the Bears, certainly. And they overcame some adversity and overcame a point where we thought they had a 98-yard pick 6 that you went, oh, wait, that's official. The game's over here. That was going to make it, 48-31, I believe, at that point, or 48-27. That doesn't happen. The Bengals score. They say Terrell Edmonds was down, so the touchdown gets wiped off the board. The Bengals score a few plays later, and all of a sudden you're like, oh, no, we're in a game again. And then the Bengals get the onside kick. So to your point with Caleb Williams and all that was a team there that certainly could have folded the tents and been like,
not our day. Too
but
much shit's going against us.
That's right.
Sorry,
but he doesn't lack confidence. That's for sure. And good win for Ben Johnson.
Who lacks confidence?
Who's that?
Chase Brown and Jamar Chase lack confidence, not in themselves, in their defense.
Yeah.
Have a listen to what they had to say after yesterday's collapse by the Bengals.
I'm going to stay in my lane. I don't want no defensive player come and chew me out about what the I'm doing.
We know how they can play. They played really well at the start of the season. Like they did, and they were carrying us on their back. So, now that we're stepping up, I think we just got to play complementary football. Like, we put the ball in the end zone and go up a point at the end, finish the game. Like, just end it. Like, that's it. Like, that's what we need to do. Just end the game. Like,
that was Chase Brown, not Orlando Brown Jr., and he started off diplomatically.
And then
it's like the
end,
longer he talks,
right,
I can't hold my tongue. Hey, Chase, I can sympathize with that or empathize with it because I get there from time to time where it's like, I'm going to say the right thing here, but the more you talk, the next thing you know, the truth comes out.
Right.
And, some things need to be said. That defense is just abysmal right now. Most of the defensive players left without talking to reporters.
Right.
which what are they going to say? We stink.
Yeah.
We know we stink. We gave up 576 yards.
No,
and it's not exactly the high-flying greatest show on turf.
No.
Nothing against the Bears.
No.
But they just have a lot of work to do. And how many times have we seen this year? A big win in prime time means nothing. Like, hey, this changes everything. We beat the Steelers, and they're 0-2 since then. And, yeah, Joe Flacco's been playing out of his mind, but when the defense is that bad, it's like the first time since the 66 Giants that a team has scored, I think it was 33 or more points, whatever the number is.
Yeah.
Whatever they scored last week against the Jets, because they had the big score against the Jets and they lost, and they had 42 yesterday and they lost. That hasn't happened in back-to-back weeks since your Giants, long before Phil showed up.
Yeah, no, I hear you. It's not good defense there. Flacco's scary. Jamar Chase, Higgins, they're scary, but not enough firepower. And I just feel like the Bears gaining confidence. Yeah, I'm not sitting here going, oh gosh, they're going to win a bunch of playoff games, but could they sneak in the playoffs? Certainly. Is Caleb Williams getting better within the offense? Yes, he's getting there. Is he perfect? No, because he still wants to kind of play Mahomes' backyard football, but I think Ben Johnson's going to get him straight, and the Bears are dangerous and a scary team to mess with.
Hi, it's Mike Florio. Thanks for watching PFT on YouTube. Hit subscribe for the latest news and analysis from Pro Football Talk.